is Gina Brandstetter here from Stampin' Heaven, and I think I have my last and final layout from the Brushed with Beauty Designer Series paper. I have used about all of my scraps. I only have tiny scraps left, so I can't wait to show you what I created for my layout number 5 in my Brushed with Beauty collection. This time I used the Swirled designs, stamps, and dies on this layout rather than the Petals of Beauty stamps and dies that is actually in the collection. I've used those on 3 other layouts, and I chose to bring these in and use these so you can see how these look on layouts. And I absolutely love this Swirled Designs stamp and dies. All right, are ready to see the layout? So this time I use the floral paper that is the basic beige. I believe that is the color. I keep using crumb cake with everything. I love the browns and I love blue with brown. I chose to use cloud cover as my accent color on this layout. Now you will see I have used the autumn trees die here, and I just wanted to share that sometimes, even though the word autumn is in there, it doesn't always have to be related to autumn layouts. I love that the trees leaves are die cut in the cloud cover to bring out that blue in my layout. So just to give you a little close up so you can see how I use the triangle, and let me point out this flower. It kind of looks like a butterfly like that. Well, this was the leftover flower from the other layout I did the other day, where I cut one in Darling Duckling, one in Early Espresso, and I cut the stem off and glued the stem onto the Darling Duckling flower to give me a 2-color die cut. Well, you never throw anything away, and I still had these little Early Espresso flowers, and so I used them on my layout. Here I've got some stamping. You can see the stamping that I did. This is this stamp right here, and I just took it and stamped it up just to give some little bit of dimension on the page. I love how that just kind of coordinates with this floral paper. I really like the look, how that turned out. On this layout, my title is a Cricut cut. Smiles is a double, it's just layered, the cloud cover on top of the Early Espresso. So I love these photos of my granddaughter, all her little smiles. This is a different granddaughter than was on the layout I shared the other day with the Darling Duckling paper of this color. This one's a little bit older, but she is the happiest baby. Almost 99% of the time she is grinning, and has been grinning and smiling since the day she came home. So I wanted to share these pictures, and my title, Your Smiles Melt My Heart. And of course, the heart is from a former past die that we have. It was Hearts of Elegance, I believe. But I just looped my little swirly dies, die cut over my heart, and I just clipped my diamond die here so that I could loop it around that one, and it just kind of carries on down. And I cut a couple of other smaller swirly dies, and this one I cut in half, and I just kind of made them going in and out along the edge. So I think this is the last of my layouts that I am sharing. If you have not seen my other layouts, be sure and check out all of my videos in the Brush with Beauty playlist. I've got, this is layout number 5, and I've got a couple of cards. So check all of that out.